Hello and welcome to the SAP Ariba Customer Self-Service video series. In today's quick tip, I'm going to show you how to configure starting point for entering requisitions in SAP Ariba Buying Solution. Ariba Buying Solutions offers two options to create requisitions for the users. First of them is starting in a catalog view, selecting the items to the shopping cart and selecting the checkout and finalizing the requisition as a document, which is very similar to any regular eShop experience for any users. So this is mostly suitable for the users that buy less often, or they have actually the very much experience with any other shopping solutions on the internet. This is very simple thing and doesn't require that much configuration on the user side. Another option is starting a requisition from the requisition header screen, specifying the requisition title, company code, some other additional data like delivery date, delivered to field, and after preparing this requisition for processing, users typically select the option to add items to this requisition that they prepared as a first step. Typical usage is by advanced users who usually order the items from either the catalog or non-catalog items for different departments. So they cannot benefit very much from the standard application defaulting mechanisms where some of the data are copied over from the user profile into the requisition header. So in most of the cases they need to readjust those data, especially purchase organizations or company codes up front before they really have a look to the catalog or before they start creating the non-catalog items. There are also some other limitations which might be part of your configuration, which is, for example, catalog views that are based on the user's organizational data. If there are frequent buyers who might find it more comfortable to set the first step, document properties, and then completing the items. At the end, both options try to contribute to the better user experience in using of Ariba buying applications. So how to configure requisition starting point? You can find the setting in the default preferences, and as I highlighted here, its name is Show Catalog on Requisition Creation. There's a little checkbox that if it is checked, then it controls the process of creating requisition and assumes that when you are creating requisition, by either selecting from the create button or from the common actions in the default Ariba dashboard, first thing that the user will see is the catalog view. So user starts with the selection of the items to the shopping cart. After proceeding to the checkout, the requisition details or requisition header screen is shown up and allows users to specify the title of the requisition, additional data like company codes, purchasing organizations, and so on, and allows the user to either continue shopping and return back to the catalog or submit the requisition. Another option is when the checkbox is left blank, and it affects the requisition creation process to show up the requisition header screen as the first step after selecting the create requisition action from the application dashboard. In this sequence, requisition header screen is displayed first. User is required to populate basic fields, and then selecting continue shopping action enters the catalog, optionally creates the non-catalog items, And again, when selection is over, proceeding to checkout will include those items into the requisition. Last step of creating or completing the requisition might be submitting it, saving it, or additional adjustments of the accounting data per each line item. This depends on your configuration. So let me show you how I can create requisitions from this end. So as you can see, we can use the create button or create requisitions in common actions. If I create a requisition, I am taken to the catalog. So I select an item, add it to the cart, and proceed to the checkout. That's the standard way, where I say that this is a requisition started in the catalog. I can complete missing info and decide to check the items, and at the end I can save the requisition to make it finalized. So if I want to change this way, I go to the Edit Default Preferences, select the option of Show Catalog on Requisition Creation, which is actually this one, and I'm saying that I'm not going to show the catalog on a requisition creation at the moment. Save this setting, and I can just try it again. I will create a requisition. As you can see, there is a new one. Requisition started from header screen. Now I can select my company code, put delivered to, and put some additional information. As I can see, there is no item here. What I do is I continue shopping. I'm entering the catalog, put my item to the cart, and add this item to the requisition. Here I have it. I can save the requisition and leave it. And in my documents, I can see 2 requisitions already waiting for me to be processed. So based on this settings in the default preferences, you can recommend your users to change these settings and adjust their experience with creation process of the requisitions. And that concludes today's video.